Let's go, pal.
What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome to a Fallout 4 discussion video. So today's video, we're going to basically just talk about Fallout 4. It's been announced, we have a trailer, and I kind of just want to touch on the trailer and just Fallout 4 in general. So Fallout 4, the first thing I want to say about this trailer, the very first thing that I want to make light of is the beautiful colors. This may be something that some of you may have not noticed, but when I say the colors in that game look so good, I mean, they look amazing. I don't know what it is. I just feel like they pop more. They're more vibrant. They're more clear. And the thing about it is, this was just gameplay. Like, this wasn't like anything added with mods. It was just gameplay. And the fact that it looks that good, the colors look that good without any mods is insane. And another thing to touch on is Fallout 3, I've always said, it looked good, but it had this greenish, yellowish look. Like, it really wasn't anything. Like, it looked like a good game, but it had this really greenish, yellowish tint. And I understand why, I understand the reason for that, but it was just kind of like, it was kind of ugly. And Fallout New Vegas felt kind of bland. It didn't look really as good, and the colors didn't really pop that well. The game did look good, but it just didn't pop that well. This game, I feel like the colors are perfect. They literally, I don't know, this is just something that I caught on to immediately. The colors look good. Now, another thing is the beginning of the trailer is like, they're kind of taking you through this house, and they're kind of doing like a before and after kind of thing. And I really like the look of it because you get to see how peaceful things are, which is pretty normal for a Fallout game. They kind of show you how peaceful things are before things before it hits the fan. At least in the trailer, that's how they showed it. And I really like the amount of detail that went into this game. Like, this truly looks like a place that's been completely savaged, completely destroyed. And I really like that. That looks really cool to me. And now, one thing I'm hoping for Fallout 4 is that the game kind of starts off at like normal. Like, I guess you kind of start off as like a baby, and the same as in Fallout 3, and then the nuke hits, all that happens, and then you kind of grow up in this kind of world. I would really like that, kind of basically similar to Fallout 3 is how you start off as a baby, and then you go from like ages like 16 to 18, all that stuff. I think that'll be pretty cool. I hope they do that with this game, because it'd be really cool to kind of like, it's a cool way of like growing your character. I've always liked that, going from like a baby to an adult. It's a really cool way to grow your character and basically connect with him. Now, one thing that people had a big problem with was the voice. Apparently the main protagonist has a voice, and people really don't like that. They like the tried and true Bethesda games like Skyrim, Fallout, Oblivion, things like that, where your character does not have a voice. Now, me personally, I have been wanting this for so long. I know people are going to disagree, but for a long time, I've really been wanting the main character to have a voice. I feel like it would add more to the character. And if they add, more customizable voices besides the one we heard in the trailer, that'll be amazing, because I feel like it adds a bit of immersion for me personally to actually have my character have a voice. I found it kind of bland that I've played a game for like 50 hours and he just doesn't say anything at all. I just kind of feel like that's just really bland, and the only voice he has is the one in my head as I'm reading the dialogue. So I really think that's cool. A lot of people, they don't like that. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that specifically. Me personally, I think it's awesome. Now, another thing is the dog. People are wondering if the dog is going to be a essential NPC. And for those of you who don't know, an essential NPC is basically something or someone that, well, NPC is basically a someone, I guess you can say, whatever. But it's someone who can't die. Basically, like, it's someone who just cannot die. They're hard coded into the game as like a immortal person, basically, an immortal character. Now, I think essential NPCs should leave the game, honestly, because they were in Skyrim, they were in Fallout 3. Well, I think they were in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but basically they were definitely in Skyrim, and I didn't like that because I feel like it broke immersion for me. And I know the common argument is, well, they're they're essential to the game and quests in the game. That's why they're called essential NPCs, because they can't die. If they die, it breaks the game, breaks the quest, yada yada yada. But for me personally, I mean, if they're going for realism, I don't like that, because people in your life, in your day-to-day life, there are people who play a very essential role. You care about them, you love them, but that doesn't mean they can't die. I mean, that's just me. Maybe I'm being too realistic about this, but that's just how I look at it. I mean, I feel like it should be a feature in the options menu. Just hit on or off if you want essential NPCs. That's personally what I think, and I'm pretty sure they'll make mods for that once the game comes out. But I'm speaking mainly for the consoles. So yeah, there's that. And now the game takes place in Boston, and from what we've seen from screenshots and the actual trailer, it looks awesome. The ghouls look like they actually look, kind of creepy now. Death claws look more menacing. They kind of look like dinosaurs now, like because of their back. They kind of look more like dinosaurs, and I really like that. I want creatures to be more menacing in this game. I want them to be more frightening, more scary, more believable, more alive. I really like that, because I feel the game should have a post-apocalyptic and also kind of Walking Dead-ish feel, in terms of wherever you go, you're not necessarily safe, no matter where you're at in the game. And I really like that. So that's also one thing that I really hope for, and these are some things that I also like I said, the death claws, the ghouls, all that. Creatures look really creepy. I think we've even seen super mutants. I think those are super mutants in the trailer. I love super mutants. I think they're really cool, and I personally love the fact that they are back. Well, I can't say that they are back, but hopefully they'll make a return. I'm pretty sure they will, but I really can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what they look like if they're in the game. I'm really excited to see that. And like I said, the death claws, everything looks amazing. If they can add customizable voices, that'll be even better. I mean, the game really is shaping up. Well, from what I've seen, I can't really give a final verdict because I don't have the game, nor have I played it. But from what I've seen, the game looks pretty solid. It looks pretty solid from what I can see. In terms of graphics, in terms of what we've seen, the setting of the game and the colors, the creatures, things like that, that looks pretty solid. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm not saying the game as a whole, because we haven't seen any real actual gameplay. We've just seen that trailer, and the trailer's awesome. I recommend you watching it if you haven't seen it already. Link will be in the description below, so you can check that out, and you can come back to this video. And yeah, so Fallout 4, from what I've seen so far, I likes it. It looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see more variety of the guns. We haven't really seen any guns besides that one screenshot. To the left, you can see kind of guns. But yeah, that's it. We haven't really seen much. I can't wait to see more about this game, because it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Bethesda's never really made a bad Fallout game, at least not to my knowledge, and I can't wait to see what they do with 4, especially considering the fact that it's going to be made for PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. They're no longer limited by the Xbox 360 and PS3, so they have a lot more to do. And I think this is going to be really cool. So I can't wait to see what they do with this game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be great, and I can't wait to see it at E3. So let me know in the comments below what you think about Fallout 4, what you think about the trailer, what you think about it in general. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace.